Shark just did that. Shark has finally done it. They released their own hairstyler because why not? Dyson did it, so they have to do it. They're direct competitors. Who didn't see it coming? We all saw it coming. My order finally came in the mail. I ordered the Build Your Own bundle for $274. That includes shipping and taxes. Ooh, this is what it looks like. Let's put this big box away. Let's focus on this one. That was hilarious. There she is in all her glory. I don't mind the color. It feels pretty nice. It looks pretty nice. So this is what I'm really excited about. The Kawanda Effect barrels to wave or curl your hair. This is like the old version, for the original version for Dyson. You have to have both of these. So going away or towards your face, depending on what you choose, but they do come together. And then the other attachments that I chose was the oval round brush. This kind of reminds me of the Revlon. One Step Styler, and then just this one right here, a nice paddle brush style. This feels very rough. Like both of them feel pretty rough. I don't know if I like this. This might pull my hair out, but this honestly looks just like the Revlon One Step Styler. Alrighty, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Let me undo this, unwind it, and then we'll plug her in. Obviously, I'm going to style my hair with the wrap to wave my hair, just because I want to see how that performs. I really wanted to make sure my hair air dried for as long as possible, but it's still nice and damp, just because I do want to use the hair dryer. I thought I ordered the hair dryer brush. Huh, attachment. I thought I ordered that. Did they give me the wrong one? I'm gonna quickly do my hair, do all my hair care products in here. This is just a nourishing leave-in treatment. And then this is more of a leave-in conditioner plus styler by IGK. On the back, there is this arrow that you hold down, and you just twist. There you go. It's a little mini hair dryer that kind of looks like the Dyson also. Okay, I'm gonna use this hair dryer to dry my roots as much as possible, and then I wanna use maybe the oval brush just a little bit here and there before I curl or use the barrels to style my hair. So you have an on-off button right here. Ooh, very loud. And then right here you have the heat setting, which is 3 options, just like the Dyson. And then you have the airflow option, 3 of them, just like the Dyson. And then you have here a cool shot that looks like you have to hold on it as well. Let's see if you have to hold it. Yep, you have to hold it just like the Dyson. Okay, I'm gonna quickly section this off and just blow dry my roots, like I said. And then go in with that oval brush. I'm gonna do highest heat and do the second airflow just because it's very loud and very powerful. So bring this down, swivel it up. I wanna attach this. Okay, very similar to Dyson. Let's do it. I'm gonna do the highest heat, and let's do the highest airflow. Totally reminds me of the Revlon One Step Styler. Also pulling my hair out. I don't know if you can see that.
Is it comfortable that it's turned like that?
I appreciate that it does turn like this because I don't have to hold it like this. Just hold it nice and straight. But yeah, this is cool. I think we're good. I'm gonna brush it out. It's still pretty damp. You can kind of even see the roots are nice and somewhat dry, just to speed up the process for the barrels. It says here, for best curl-in results and to avoid heat damage, hold the barrel in place for 10 seconds, then press the cool shot button at 10 seconds. Repeat until hair is dry for best results. Begin with 80 to 90% dry hair. If my hair is too dry and the ends are not wrapping around the barrel, I do have water here mixed in with the tiniest bit of my Good Behavior IGK prep spray. Let's do the left side because I'm gonna be holding it up instead of down. Flip this bad boy around. Place this on here. I'm just gonna follow the direction in the mirror, and that's going away from my face. And now let's wrap. Are we ready to see? I'm gonna do highest airflow, highest T setting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where's the cool shot? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shark just did that. Yup. Look at that. Nice. Looks good. Look at that. Looks like it's wrapping really well. So I don't need to dampen my ends just yet. Maybe we'll have to up here. What happened? Oh. That's bouncy, that's nice. Yeah, it looks like they're falling out a little bit too fast, so we're gonna hold it for a little bit longer. We're gonna hold it for 20 seconds on each side, or each section. I'll say the only thing I don't like, that all the settings are right here. So I messed them up already a couple of times, so I had to fix it while I was doing it. I keep hitting these ones. I wish it was up here, like the Dyson. I think these last sections, I'm gonna do the barrels down. And again, we're holding the sections a little bit longer than 10 seconds, so 20 to 30. Yeah, that's my preferred method of choice. It's a little more consistent with the wrapping around the barrel, even for Dyson, because you show it the way. You wrap it around and then you let it hold. There you go. Bam! Figured it out. This feature is really helping my arms. Little bendy feature. I like it. This is so nice. Not holding my, not hurting my shoulder as much. Last one. Alrighty. What do we think, babe, of that process? Can we say volume or what?
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I really like that bend feature. That's kind of very, very different.
This is honestly my favorite feature. Andre was saying this reminds him of the Hot Tools where you also have the attachments and it's like this to make sure your wrist doesn't hurt or you don't have to bend as much or your shoulder. You guys saw me struggling. When it was like this. I mean, look at that. I have to go all the way across over my head. When this way, just a little bit. You know, I don't have to hold it like this. Just hold it like this. That's great. How great is that? That is awesome. And the reason why I like to wrap my hair going down instead of letting it wrap around itself, I found that it likes to over wrap around itself. That way it's not even heat. And I like to use most of the barrel. Hope that makes sense, right? Instead of going around just around itself, it's going around the actual barrel and it's not overlapping if your hair is not as long.
You like to guide it.
I like to guide it. There you go. Thank you, Andre. I'm so excited because this is nice and bouncy. It looks pretty shiny to me. It doesn't look as frizzy. It looks pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna let this calm down, cool down as much as possible, even though we did cool shots. But let's quickly talk about some of the things that I don't like about this. Very first thing, I don't like the settings right here at the very bottom because you guys saw me, I had to put it on my lap, turn it on, and then bring it to my head. Dyson, it's opposite. Dyson is up here. That way you can control with one hand. It's all right here at your fingertips. I do like the cool shot up here, but I found that, yeah, I don't like this at all. I find it to be very annoying to go back and forth. Now the positives. First thing, again, love this. This is awesome, especially if you're blow drying your hair, if you are using the attachment, this barrel like I do, when you hold it down, wrap your hair yourself and then let it hold on to the barrel.
Gives you more versatility.
Exactly, versatility. It's so great. If you don't like it, bam, there you go. It's awesome. I love this little feature. I thought it was just going to snap, but you actually slide it down. That's really nice. The next positive, I like the attachment. I like that this attachment is pretty long for their standard. And the only thing, again, I'll go back to what I don't like, you have to have two barrels. I wish they did the little nozzle like the Dyson had. I'm sure we'll see it in like half a year, maybe even less, with new attachments with the nozzle, or maybe they'll come up with their own way how to change the flow of direction with just one barrel like the Dyson did. I mean, you know, positives and negatives, right? What else do I like about this? It's pretty powerful, it's pretty loud. I do like that they give you the same options for airflow and heat setting. That way, if you don't want as much heat, you'll just use the lowest heat option with the highest airflow, which I think is phenomenal. It does feel really nice. It's not super heavy, which is great. You have the nice swivel cord, so it's kind of just swiveling with you. You're going back and forth from each side of your head. You also get the clean thing right here, the filter. You just take this off and then you just clean it off and just slide it back on, which is nice and great. The price, obviously, are roughly $300. It's not $200. It's closer to $300 than $200. Yeah, half off, which I think is pretty great in my opinion. You don't get as many options for your hair tools or your hair attachments, and I will say I in my opinion, I think Dyson offers better attachments, more gentle on your hair. This is not my favorite for longer hair where you have the dual bristles. They pull my hair out way too much and it's a little bit too rough on my hair. I like this for shorter hair. I love the Revlon on my shorter hair, but I don't use my Revlon anymore on this hair length just because it does pull way too much and it gets tangled way too fast. So it's not my favorite. And then this paddle brush, I think I'll do a whole separate video just trying all the different attachments that I order, maybe order some more. I don't know if you can order the attachments on their own, but again, they just released this, so they're probably just trying to test the waters, test what consumers are saying, what the consumers want, but I'm sure they're gonna come out with different attachments, you know, in the future and just see what people are saying and how to improve things and so forth, just like Dyson did. But I'm really excited because this is great. And the price point, I mean,
it's great competition,
great competition.
Value for something as innovative as this technology is.
Yes. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna do a wear test, see how the curls fall out and see what the hair looks like midday at the end of the day. I'm really curious. I'll see you guys at the end of the night what we look like. I'm excited. But I am gonna come out, I think I wanna do the next video with the Shark, comparing it to the Dyson because obviously they're direct competitors, see how they compare 1-to-1, and of course do a wear test as well. But I'm really excited that there's another competitor and it's somewhat an appropriate price point for what you're getting for the technology, for the, well, advanced technology. I'm really excited about that, but Dyson's got a competitor and it's great so far. Okie dokie, here we are at the end of the day. We have at least 10+ hours down. The first update, that one was around 5-6 hours. Very happy with how it looks, or how it looked back then, and still very happy how it looks now. I had it up a little bit when I was cooking dinner, but then I just took it down and I'm not seeing any kind of weird dents or waves in my hair, but I'm pretty impressed that there's still a lot of movement. It's still very bouncy. I would say there's still a little bit of volume left, but a lot of the curl has fallen out and now it's just a beautiful wave and more of like a blowout with a little bit of bend here and there, and I'm still very happy with the way it looks. But very impressed so far. Very excited to compare Dyson versus Shark and see if they're close or one of them is better than the other, because I think right now we're very close and I'm very excited for Shark. Very excited. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching, spending time with me, and I'll see the next one very soon.